and welcome to your live readings. If you'd like to get a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. But before we get started, I'm going to be recording angel messages for the collective. So it's very informative, even if it doesn't necessarily fit your current situation, it's still useful information about kind of like the lessons and things that we are supposed to be learning through spirituality. And either way, you're going to be able to take away from it something very useful. So all the readings though, after I'm going to be doing readings, personal readings live. If you'd like to get a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description. It explains it. There's a lot of different reading options and everything like that, so you definitely have to see the video description. Free readings are for people who have ordered a reading. Okay, so they're not for people just coming here and asking for a free reading. I recognize there are a lot of readers who give free readings for likes and subscribes, but that is not what's going on here. There's a lot of, they're very desperate readers. I am a person personally who worked very hard to grow my channel before I started doing live readings. This is something they're not really wanting to do. But they haven't understood that, if you give everything away for free, no one's going to actually pay for anything. And then on top of that, and that also that they deserve, people deserve to make a living wage, even if you're a psychic or whatever. Now, there's some people who are scammers and they just want to get your information and everything and do things. That's not what's going on here. But I want this one and this one. And this one, this is for the angel messages. So please be aware of, there's scammers. Usually scammers are gonna DM you and things like, there's different ways to be able to tell if someone just is a scammer. Now, there is a lot of people who are new to doing readings, who do readings for free because they're practicing. I don't really think it's a great idea to do it on YouTube. There's better places to do it, but there's nothing I can do about it. Either way, that's not what's going on here. I'm an experienced psychic. I've done over 50,000 readings just in the last 6 years. So I definitely know what I'm talking about. You're actually going to get real answers here. Okay, you're not going to get half-ass fake answers. My answers are specific. All right, so YouTube changed the way they're doing things. So I can't put in tags and stuff and edit what the video can do until after I start going live. So let me fix that really quick. I can't put any tags or anything until after. So I don't know. It's starting to make me wonder, do tags actually really work? I don't know. I'm starting to think that they don't really. I know that for a while they were using the video description. All right. So I got that. I have to set it up on here. Because I can't even click on it until I'm on here. Also, just so everybody knows, I'm trying to get this open, by the way. Just so everybody knows, because I don't have this open. I can't read the chat. Hang on. Just so everybody knows, all of the readings that are ordered in this live stream will be completed in this live stream. Okay? And the list is open. Also, I have a candle service that I'm going to be doing. Candle services, it's where basically I am petitioning on your behalf to the angels to grant what you want. And what you want, what I have available is justice candles. I have love, money, things like that. You petition for those things. Here, I'm going to post it for it. And it is full moon in Cancer. Today is the 111 portal. I didn't do a portal portal candle. But I did like the 1/1 candle, and I did all these other portals lately. So I thought, and then we have literally in 2 days a full moon candle service. So that energy will be included. So like even though I'm doing a candle service for the full moon, it's still going to take into account the other energies that are currently in play. So there is the 1/11 portal, that energy is going to be here, and it's going to be contributing to that, just so you know. Like I said, if anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. Alright, let me pin this, and then we'll get started with the angel messages while I wait for your readings to show up. If you're going to order anything, you're welcome to just watch. Nobody has to order anything. It's not required. And if you order from me, I'm not going to be hitting you up and hounding you for more services or anything like that. I know there's readers who do that. I don't do that. I do what you need and what you ask for. I don't try to pressure anybody into doing anything. All right, so let's go ahead and get started and see what the angels want to say to the collective. So I do have more cards this time, and they don't want person A and person B. So today, so this is what we're doing. All right, please tell me, what do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? I did get Garrett's payment. So you're going to be first, Garrett. Please tell me, what do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? Like I said, if anybody would like to have a reading, please read the video description below. Thank you, everybody who likes, shares, and subscribes. I really appreciate you. What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? And there we have that one. So let's go ahead and see what it says. It says, "Dear you, it might be hard to believe you'll ever get to where you want to go. Feel the way that you want to feel and find peace and security, but you can. There's lots to celebrate in this life, but first you need to let go of this attachment of achieving certain results. It is easy to get caught in the endless loop of wanting this or that so you can feel safe. The only way out is to surrender the attachment. Empty yourself so you can be filled with something new. The compulsion will be lifted and peace will come. Trust that something better waits, that something new will open up, and you will see new opportunities for fulfillment. The truth is, whenever you get into the loop, what you are really looking for is spirit. That connection is where the power, the peace, and the purpose lies. Everything else follows after that. Give yourself a hug. We've got you." So they're asking for you to surrender attachment. I'm going to do 3 of these. What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? Convert to Christianity. Where are Christians? You can convert to Christianity too, Naffy. What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? 3, please. What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? What do the angels want to say to the collective? There we go. No, it's not. Thank you, Garrett. What do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? All right, this is the affecting energy why we're here. Some of you could be having issues with money. I know a lot of us are because inflation's a bitch, at least if you're in America. All right, so it says, how does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe that you are worthy? Do you believe that you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy, it ebbs and it flows. You are worthy of it, and your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. So they're asking, the affecting energy has something to do with you, how you feel about money. All right. So the first one, after this card says all that stuff about surrendering, we have, how can I surrender even more in this moment? And it says, it's essential to have clear, strong intentions of what we desire, but it's equally important for us to detach from the outcome. It's time to surrender. Let the universe have some breathing room to work. Let go of the wheel and trust so deeply that that your trust turns into gratitude for what you cannot see yet, but you know is coming. Where am I called to use my voice right now? You have a soul script that was written to be spoken. Your story matters, and it's time for you to share it with the world. And then we have, what is my body telling me right now? Our body speaks to us through physical pain or discomfort. Our body sends messages for us to look more deeply. See the trapped emotions, the lurking fears and beliefs that limit you. Listen to your physical body, and you will be led to the source of your pain. It's time to get your healing on. What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? Bottom of the deck is wishing well in the reverse, number 48. What do the angels want to say? Thank you so much, Sheila. What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? What do the angels want to say to the collective? What do they want them to know? Bottom of the deck is number 37, Never Ending Story. They're actually saying with I don't think this card means this specifically, but they're talking about the never-ending stories that you're telling. I don't remember if this card says stuff like that, but that's what they're saying. So what are the stories you're telling? Are you telling the story of maybe you're not doing so well financially? Are you telling the story how things never work out? Pay attention to the stories you tell, because those are the things that were actually becoming reality. Because that's what you think, that's what you say, to other people, and that's what you will continue to project. That's what you're going to continue to attract. That. Yeah, they're probably talking a little trash to you too, Garrett, because you were just talking about spending too much money. All right. Also, we have number 35, education in the reverse. And this is from the Enchanted Map Oracle. And then we have number 8, the tribe. I'm hearing something about supporting your tribe, and then also something about vocalization, something about your tribe. Maybe sharing information, supporting each other by sharing the information about your tribe. That could be part of it. Or speaking something to your tribe that will help them with their truth. Something like that is going to be a little different for everybody. Let's talk about the affecting energy. Let's go ahead and read that. All right, wishing well reverse. This is why we're here. This is the reason why this is here. It says, this is not the time to force anything to happen in your life, especially whatever seems to be eluding you. You can't demand that the universe provide you with what you want. unmet desires can burst into a destructive fire of obsession. Step back, breathe, and take your attention away from what you want. Ask instead for what you need. Only the unseen knows how to align desire, inspiration, and its manifest form. As the coin disappears into the mystery of the dark pool at the bottom of the well, have faith. Don't engage in wishful thinking. You must co-create with spirit, not make demands. You may yet get what you want. Never forget that life is filled with choices. Make a wish, but be open to the enchanted way in which spirit fulfills your desire. So that means, don't worry about how it's going to happen, type of thing. Just trust that it will. And as basically what happens, like people go, well, I'm waiting for these things to happen. Yeah, but like the thing is that opportunities happen and you have to have the balls to grab those opportunities and do something with them. Sometimes that requires you to do something a little crazy. Sometimes when you do those crazy things, it won't work out because you're still trying to learn when is the right time. But part of the reason of you following what the angels are saying to you and guiding you to do, part of the reason that you do that, and sometimes you even fail, is to help you to remove the fear of failing and be okay with failing. Usually when you try something, that is kind of, out of the ordinary, like bold, a lot of times, it works out and sometimes it doesn't, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't try, and it doesn't matter what other people think or anything. So it doesn't matter if you fail, really. What matters is that you tried. That's what really matters. Because that's the person who tried is the person who's lived their life. Do you want to be a person who was a bystander their whole life or someone who actually went out and lived their life? That's your choice. And I respect either one you choose. But the angels in this reading are encouraging you to be more bold in your life. So, never-ending story. It says self-criticism, the wounded ego, and unnecessary dramas. There's a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection, humiliation, self-loathing, and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you can't do this, you must not go there, you should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of that is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice that you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story, and the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. Oh no, I'm feeling guided to doing the protection message. This may not resonate for everybody. So this is a time to avoid drama at all costs, especially when it comes to other people's stuff. Your sensitivity is on overload these days, and you're best served by keeping your distance. Your mantra today is not my circus and not my monkeys. All the drama will pass. You will carry on unscathed and blameless. So I'm hearing, there's like, I got in my head, there's like this video of this lady and she's like meditating and she's like saying a mantra, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. That's the best thing that you can do is not worry about what other people say or do. Focus on your own journey and allow other people to do theirs and trust that they will actually, come around. They'll get their stuff together. You have to trust that it'll happen for them. All right, so we have education reversed. It says stubbornness and the desire to know it all and be right no matter what will not get you what you want. Or could it be that you're afraid to be seen as someone who knows less than you're supposed to? Could you be flying through life by the seat of your pants, hoping no one will notice you're skimming the surface of things? Life is filled with lessons, some bitter and some sweet. A strident lust for certainty will never bring you the wisdom that you seek. Pretending to know more than you do won't make you wise. Be assured that not knowing is a magical place to be. All manner of mysteries are revealed. Be open. It's okay not to know. So this is about Maybe some of you feel like you should know something, but you don't. That could be, now, this is really about the spiritual ego, isn't it? And this isn't going to resonate for everybody, but I think there's a lot of people that it could. That is a problem. The spiritual ego is a problem in the spiritual community. A lot of people can't come together. The spiritual community can't come together because everybody thinks they went through this awakening and that they're special and that they're more important. Part of the thing is that they think that, they got this awakening and so they must be special, like Neo in the Matrix or something. But the truth is there's a lot of us that are being woken up in this way. And while your role and the purpose of what's happening to you is important, it doesn't mean that other people don't know, and other people, maybe, I don't know, sometimes I feel like some think that they're not worthy or something, and you look down on them. The angels want everyone to know that everybody has a purpose, everybody has, something, they want everybody to wake up. It's not just you. And it doesn't make you special. I'm just saying, it doesn't make you more important to other people. Everybody is important in their own way. And part of looking down on other people is almost just because everybody has divine within them. And it's almost looking down on the divinity in another person. And just because a person is not where you are doesn't mean that you're better than them. Just like if you meet someone who may be perceived as knowing more than you spiritually, it doesn't mean that they're better than you, and it doesn't mean that you're not good enough, because it doesn't. It's just different levels of knowing things. And if anything, we should be taking advantage when you come across someone who knows more than you do spiritually, because this is an opportunity. Instead of seeing it as a threat, you should be seeing it as an opportunity for learning and growth, because that's definitely the goal. That's what it should be wanting. All right, so the tribe, the community, belonging, being seen and understood by others, like-minded connections, a sense of family and friendship, knowing your place in the world. This card signals a new affiliation with a group. Humans are social creatures, and we need to know we are useful to our tribes, families, and communities. In a tribe, everyone has an important function and feels I matter. Membership in the group provides a sense of belonging, of kinship, and of purpose that comes from working together for the greater fulfillment of all. Perhaps you are part of a spiritual community or an artistic one. Perhaps you are in a learning community where you share your love of education. Regardless of its form or focus, your community brings you joy. You will be inspired by it and want to contribute to it. Your contribution may be as small as showing up or as large as becoming its leader. No matter your position in the tribe, your presence is needed. Okay? And I feel like it's trying to say that we all should be learning and growing together. And just because, and nobody should be like, if someone, they're perceived as someone who knows more, they shouldn't be looking down on you. There's definitely, like if you have a type of guru or something like that, or a mentor, this person should not be looking down on you. Okay, they should be like, oh, I'm better than you. Or that shouldn't be a thing. Otherwise, they're not going to be a very good guru or mentor. Because someone who's truly enlightened and truly knows that everybody is important. Everybody is the same. Everybody has the same lessons that we need to learn. And we all have not the same purposes, but we're supposed to be working together for the same good, for the collective, And what is that? That is, we're supposed to be helping people understand, learn how to grow and heal, and all of these different things. Learning about vibration, learning about how, what we know in the spiritual community is actually heavily backed by science. Okay? It's not just woo-woo stuff, right? All right, I do want to read the protection message. It says, beware of compromising your integrity. Tongue-tied. Beware of compromising your integrity in order to belong. How do you dim your light or change yourself so others will accept you in the tribe? Do you hide who you really are in order to play a role within the larger whole? This will never fulfill you. Now's the time to assess your willingness to be real. Stand tall. Be you. Authenticity is a true self-expression and the only way to empower yourself. Don't be afraid to be yourself and step into the role your heart tells you to take. Make yourself Making yourself small bears too high of a cost. So I'm picking up, a few different things going on here. Like I said, I feel like the kind of person who's probably coming in here and this message is really being targeted towards are people who are part of the community. Now, how it's talking about what do you believe about money, I do feel like there are some readers who may be coming in here who are only trying to learn about spirituality and tarot and everything just to make a quick buck and don't really give a shit about spirituality. They might pretend. So I do feel like there's some people who could be coming in here who are pretending and they're asking for them to be more authentic. It's not saying that they shouldn't be into spirituality and they shouldn't do those things. What they're encouraging them to do is live more authentically and try to learn more and to grow and to come together, But also, I'm picking up some people who are coming in here who are going to be receiving this reading as someone who is supposed to be some kind of spiritual leader or something like that. And some of you maybe even start off as somebody who's just trying to make money, but then grow into that spiritual leader. And I'm going through this as well. I feel like every spiritual leader, especially in 2025, will be tested for being corrupted. And if you are corrupt, you will not be successful. I am pretty sure that the angels are going to be doing whatever they can do to remove the corrupted individuals from just in general from the population. I'm not saying they're going to unalive them or anything. They're just going to make their business fail or something. Like you're just going to magically not get the numbers that you would like because you're not in alignment with what the angels want you to be teaching others. That kind of thing. And also they're trying to stop people from being in a place of power to take advantage of people, But I am not one of those people, just to let you guys know. A lot of people can vouch for that. Hey, Bertona. I don't know. Maybe, hang on, I'll check it. But I did put it in there, but YouTube's been acting wonky lately. But yeah, that is going to be my messages from the angels reading. Hopefully it resonated for somebody. It was kind of weirdly specific. But I just say whatever it's going to say. I do feel, it is a serious issue. There's a lot of people who are coming in and they don't even know tarot. They're just like throwing shit down and reading from a book or something. They don't have any psychic abilities. They're not talking to nobody. And you do have to be aware of those people because they can be, they're, if you're not specific about who you're actually trying to channel and get information from, like I am very specific about it being, I'm getting information from the angels. That is my target. I don't accept information from anywhere else. Then those people who don't do those types of things, they can open themselves to more of a negative entity influencing them. I try to be very careful personally to not be channeling anything negative or anything and being able to recognize that. If you are someone who is trying to learn how to channel entities and things like that, I do teach how to do tarot and psychic abilities and things like that through FaceTime sessions, which is not really FaceTime. I just say FaceTime because people recognize it. It's where we talk on video or something. You don't have to show your video side, but if you go check out, I have it on Instagram and it does talk about it, I think, in the video description. Hopefully the video description is acting right. I know I definitely put the video description in, but I'm going to check it. Exactly. Kicking it large, but I don't tell everybody that because I don't tell everybody all that stuff because some people can use that information to do bad things. What bad things? The same information used to summon angels is used to summon demons. And sometimes people will summon angels to protect themselves from demons. But to be honest with you, you really need to grow a relationship with angels to do that. All right, I do have Kendra and Garrett here. Let me check the video description. I don't just speak with angels. I mean, sometimes I talk to aliens. And I can hear everybody, but I only accept information from angels, is what I'm saying, and I can tell the difference. The description. Retona, the description is here. I don't know what you're saying. Yes, I know what I'm doing. That's how I do the candle services that I do. I am physically covered in seals of Solomon. I think you're overlooking it, Bertona. Try to find Bertona here. Okay, you found it? Okay, good. I was gonna like DM you or something. I'm like, all right. And the candle services is currently, I'm currently accepting payments for candle services. The candle services that are available are love, money, healing, protection, and justice. Justice is used to balance karma in the person that you want justice on. And I've seen it, it works. It's very interesting too. All right, so we have Garrett with an angel messages reading and a mini in-depth reading. And then we have Kendra with a mini in-depth reading. All right, Garrett, go ahead and post your first question. And where's the thing? I don't know. That reading, that angel messages was oddly specific. It makes me wonder, like, who the fuck is watching this? All right, then I have Guillermo with a mini reading, not a mini in-depth reading, because you sent the money for a mini reading, not a mini in-depth reading. If you would like a mini in-depth reading, please send the difference plus $1 through PayPal. If you send it through CashApp, you wouldn't have to do that. Do I have some anxiety? No. No, I do not have anxiety. I used to. I don't anymore. I don't have any anxiety, no fear, no sadness, nothing. I have no negative emotions. I don't experience those. I'm good, thank you. I'm a lot better from the flu. I do have physical pain though, because I am a human who gets sick sometimes and stuff like that. You get the flu. Even though I do feel like the flu, I heal from things very quickly. And which is actually a miracle in itself because I have an immune deficiency, which makes me heal slow. The throat is sometimes a sign of anxiety, but I'm not anxious at all. I've done this a million times. I've done this live stream a bunch of times. Yeah, I had the flu recently. I have immune deficiency. So, and then also when I channel, it causes shit in my nose and stuff to get all phlegmy and shit. It's pretty gross, but you know, it's how it is. Hopefully you're doing well, Guillermo. All right. And as I said, we have the candle service that we're doing on the 13th. The last chance to order will be tomorrow. The cutoff is tomorrow. If anybody would like to have a reading, please read the video description. All right, so what is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? Do I ever get readings from someone who is not in your present? I mean, I'm doing readings for people who are not here right now. Yes, once I receive your donation, I will add you to the list. I do have Yahara. Your payment, you're going to be after Guillermo. Yahara. All right, please tell me, what is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? What is Alyssa's current energy? Hey, how are you doing, Kendra? What is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? This is Gaia, this is Gabriel, and this is Michael. Please tell me, what is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? What is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? I'm good. I'm a lot better. Okie dokie, Bertona. You're going to probably be after the other person. You're going to be after Yahara, okay? Please tell me, what is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? 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 It's a lot of earth. Cards. What is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? Clarifying the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Three of Wands. Clarifying the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Eight of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying the Page of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Air or Swords. Clarifying the Hanged Man. We have the Eight of Cups. Please tell me, what is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? For anybody wondering, this is a mini in-depth reading. There is going to be at least an hour and a half wait for anybody who's ordering from now. Clarifying the Three of Wands. If you're willing to wait at least an hour and a half, you're welcome to order. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles and the reverse. I will be completing all the readings that are ordered in this live stream. Clarifying the Knight of Swords. We have the Two of Swords. Clarifying the Eight of Cups. We have the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Swords. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. The Wheel of Fortune. Eight of Wands. The Emperor. You are the affecting energy. Why? I guess we'll find out. Please tell me, what is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? What is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? What is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? The reason why these are the angels who are here, these are the ones who I mostly talk to. Clarifying the Magician in the reverse. We have Fame. Clarifying the Four of Wands in the reverse. We have News. Clarifying the Two of Swords. Commerce. Clarifying the Ten of Cups in the reverse. We have Friendship. Bottom of the deck is the Enemy. Okay. Success. Why is everybody upside down? Let's see. Success. Pleasure. Passion. Family. Misfortune. Which is causing some kind of delay. Okay. Please tell me, what is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? So I have Michael because I do exorcisms and I fight demons. And I have Gabriel because I communicate the messages of Gabriel. So I talk to other angels too, but those are just the main ones that I talk a lot to. Alright, please tell me, what is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? What is Alyssa's current energy towards Garrett? Alright, clarifying Fame. I want to talk about living together. Clarifying News. I don't want to hurt others. Clarifying Commerce. I regret what I said to you. Where's Margot? Margot, where are you? Clarifying Friendship. We have, I compare you to others. Margot, where are you? Where's my dog? We have, I keep seeing synchronicities about you. I'm playing games. The karmic and I broke up. Oh, I hear somebody. This love scares me. Where's Margot? Some people don't want us together. Margot? Where are you? Margot? Margot? Oh, where she is? I thought I just heard her. I haven't lost Margot. I don't know what she's doing. Maybe she's outside. She usually is laying over here. Anyways, back to what I was saying. What is her energy? Where are you affecting it? Wheel of Fortune. It's talking about you with the Eight of Swords having limited thinking about a new beginning. You know, it's kind of implying, because you told me about that new apartment. It says you're having limited thoughts about having that new apartment. That's what the Ace of Pentacles is. And then, but I want to talk about living together. It makes me wonder. And even when you were telling me about it, I was having this vibe of like you living with someone. Obviously not with just anybody. I mean, I do want you to be with your twin flame. But I'm just gathering this information. Okay, so right here, she is trying to make a decision about communicating something to you because it's like she wants to either apologize or go back on something that she said previously. She's trying to make a decision to do that because she regrets what she said. With the page of not of pentacles, because it says earth. It's more like, I don't know, it's like she wants, I'm getting an apology energy coming from that. She does compare you to other people, her other friends. It's almost like she's thinking about being roommates or something. And it's like it's weird because the hangman, is Pisces and you're Pisces. Either way, it's like she's, I don't know, trying to see things a different, or find out information, but it feels more like see things in a different perspective when it comes to walking away and being happy in her current circumstance. I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is most likely her boyfriend, and she's like waiting for something to happen with him. I think you would really benefit from asking sometime what her energy is towards him and what's his energy towards her. Keep in mind, you don't have to buy these a mini depth reading for example. You can even wait until I go live on my other channel and do the $10 readings, or you can do even a quick reading just to get an idea of what's going on. Okay, just to let you know, you don't have to get the most expensive reading to get the gist of what's going on between the both of them. I'm not saying you have to do that today. I'm just saying in the future, if you're wanting to understand the dynamic of what's going on between the both of them. Because I do think that's important information to know. Currently, it's saying that she's not making any progress in coming towards you because of fears regarding money herself. So while you're having fears about money, she's having fears about money. And then on top of that, she's like kind of apprehensive because she doesn't want to hurt anybody. She's like waiting for something to happen. It could be financial. See, it says the karmic and I have broke up. I feel like that even if she hasn't verbally said that they've broken up at the time, because it feels like she's like waiting for something before to move forward. And part of it, what scares her, is probably like people like the bad Alissa doesn't want, you together. She has to get over her ego and caring what other people thinks to come towards you. This has kind of like a friend, like a roommate vibe, like almost like, hey, let's live together as roommates and everything like that. I don't like if she ever did that. I don't think she would ever really want to be roommates. I think that she would start off as, you know what I mean, like acting like you're just roommates or something. And then you got to think, what would you do with your son? If she did that, would you temporarily put him like in the living room or something like that? Things like that. If she were to do that, you have to think about those possibilities as well, because I'm seeing her thinking about those things. She's thinking about living with you, and she does want to get out of her current situation. There's a part of her that wants to kind of disconnect from a lot of different people. I'm picking up in this energy, because she is, I don't know, tired of a lot of people. It's almost like she's saying that she wants peace and she wants quiet. And I feel like that she must not be getting that in her current situation. She doesn't feel like somebody who really wants to be involved in a lot of drama. All right, go ahead and post your next question. Blessed by who? Kicking it large. Who would it be blessed by? By myself? I don't know. Do you think, have you told anybody? She could just be picking it up telepathically, the vibe of wanting to live together or something. I don't know. Okay, so like say she's just picking up telepathically. She could just be thinking about, you know, getting a place together or something. I don't know. But it is kind of reading like she found out about it, though, to be honest with you. Did you apply for the place? You're acting like you're for sure going to get this place. It doesn't mean it could be, someone else could be running it by now. That's a little bit sus. Be careful of scammers, Garrett. Don't you look up stuff on Zillow rentals? That's how I find things now. I mean, I think it does decrease the chances of it being a scam a little bit. It's not like Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. These ones really quick. That's not impossible, Griffin, to be honest with you. Or getting one herself. What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? I feel like part of that, like, angel messages reading I did at the beginning was a little kind of for you, but then it kind of took a weird turn, huh? Towards the end. Like, what was that? I feel like he was trying to talk to more than one person. Like, different types of people. All right, affecting energy says, so this is why we're here, and it says, we are gathering our magic together to help you celebrate your new beginning. You're stepping into a new version of your life, getting to tell a new story as you create it. Doesn't it feel like spring when the urge to expand wells up inside you from a primal place? The form of what you are growing has yet to take shape, and it is exciting to experience this new and fresh beginning. It's normal to feel both push and pull back when entering any kind of new relationship. It's okay to admit that you don't really know what to expect. What you can know is time to dive in, that it's time to dive in and allow that new version of your life to take shape through you on behalf of your partner in life spirit. You have made it to a new level of awakening and contributing, and we are so excited to see where this will take you next. So that is the affecting energy. Let's see what this one says. It says, Garrett, we are sending you waves of love and joy as we watch you reap the rewards of your tenacity and faith. We know how long it has taken for you to reach some of your goals and that you've had disappointments along the way. Right now, we suggest that you take a deep breath and fill yourself up with gratitude and tune into the vibration of well-being. Temporary conditions may be trying to hypnotize you into seeing something else as your reality, but we know that happy rewards are on the way to you even now. Change is the only constant, so be open to it. So there's, like they're saying, the way the wording's weird, but they're saying change is always constant. Like, it's the only thing that's always happening. It's something you can always count on is change. Everything's always changing. So they're asking for you to be open to it. You will achieve your dreams and more, we promise. But more important, your happy rewards will be gathered up in the small moments, the gentle breezes, the soft kisses, and the quiet comments. Your happiest moments will be on the journey itself, not in arriving at any destination. It says you are surrounded by so much love and care. Can you feel us? Garrett, sometimes it's wonderful to give, but there are times that you might find yourself over giving. I feel like they were just telling you to give a bunch before. Now they're saying over giving. Now might be a good time to check in and see where you might be cutting off the flow of abundance. Let others give to you, even if you are more comfortable being generous and being the giver. The healer, the rescuer. So, like, that is another thing. I don't know if you do this. I think I talked to you about this before, where, like, one way that you do stop the flow of abundance in your life is by refusing gifts, even if they're not gifts that you really even want. You know, so maybe, I don't know if you've done anything like that lately, but it is something that could be happening. Something where you are, like, refusing something from people in some way, I feel like is what it's trying to talk about mostly. There's other ways too. In the art of living, we sometimes overlook an important skill, receiving gracefully and with gratitude without diminishing yourself or trying to deny vulnerability or bringing an agenda of equality to it. Receiving is hard for some people, maybe you. You do not need a this for that in your exchange with others. You are doing good in the world. Let the world give back and support you. Then you can give up the old stories that have you convinced that you have to do everything alone with no help. Let your well be filled. So I do like that has a nice message of interdependence, which is the goal, basically. No, it is not too late to donate, Patricia. The list is open. There is a bit of a wait, but the list is open. When I mean a bit of a wait, at least 2 hours. Please tell me, what do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? I'm talking about the laughing thing again. What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? Okay. Bottom of the deck, the affecting energy is, am I afraid to be seen? I didn't say this last time. It says the world doesn't want you to hold back any longer. It's time to shine your unique light on the world. You are made from love, and from love you are whole. There is no more hiding. There is no more shame. There is only truth. Live naked and free. Maybe not totally naked, not literally. All right, I don't need to find out, even run around naked, getting arrested. It's all Geeta's fault because she said to live naked and free. How does my body want to move today? It says, when we move, we change our state and raise our vibration. This new elevated state becomes a channel for more energy. Are you moving your body daily? Are you passionate about it? Is it time to try something new? And do I know all of my strengths and am I using them? It says we all have superpowers, but it's up to us to uncover them. When we live and lead with our strengths, we are able to show up in our zone of genius. This inspires others to do the same. Yeah, that's the other thing I was talking about. What? Leading through example. I should have said that. All right, we have, when was the last time I couldn't stop laughing or smiling? Go back to a moment when you laughed so hard you almost peed your pants, or did. Feel the laughter grow in your body and your cheeks hurting and eyes watering. Maybe there was even a snort or two. I don't know if you actually laughed when I sent you that cow video, but it says, laughter is healing. It reminds us to take life less seriously and find the joy in the little things. Note to self, laugh more often. So they want you to laugh more often. It does help raise the vibration. Please tell me, what do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? All right, then we have put others first, number 43. I feel like you got this one before. We also have thank God, number 55. Ooh. And number 30, rebel. Oh, the middle one, thank God. They're trying to encourage you to experience these different emotions to help to change your vibration to improve it. Bottom of the deck energy is number 1. Get over yourself. Let me write these down because I can't read them. You're so tiny. I'm going to eventually make cards and stuff too. So when I do, I'm definitely going to be making the numbers big enough to be seen. Please tell me, what do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. No, Griffin, I haven't. Not that one, I don't think. Please tell me, what do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? All right, please clarify, put others first. We have number 33, Peaks of Joy. Please clarify, thank God. We have Rescue, number 16, in the reverse. Clarify, Rebel. We have number 25, Metamorphosis. Oh, gosh. Bottom of the deck energy is number 35, Education, in the reverse. And you've gotten this before. What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? Please tell me, what the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? Clarify, Peaks of Joy, in the reverse. We have number 12, Change in the Wind. Clarify, Rescue, in the reverse. We have All That Glitters, number 16. You have the number 16 twice now. And clarify, Metamorphosis. And also there's 16 and 16. They're clarifying each other. We also have number 18, Serendipity. Bottom of the deck is New Life, number 39. What are the angels? And then you do have two repeating numbers, 33 and 55. What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? If anybody would like to have a reading, you can do that in the video description below. What do the angels want to say to Garrett? What do they want him to know? Clarify, a change in the wind, please. Please clarify, a change in the wind. Please clarify, a change in the wind. We have two. We have happiness and surprise. She's Princess Peach. She's saying hello to you, Garrett. Please clarify, all that glitters. Please clarify, all that glitters. We have incoming. Please clarify, serendipity. We have darkest before the dawn. Bottom of the deck is loving all of you. And it says, love and accept your inner darkness for greatest self-love. Deeply healing, the world mirrors us. Underneath that, we have ultimate love. Forgive others and yourself. Release past and love light. Change inner to change outer. Write it down. The universe has received your order. No. that it is yours. It's done. Writings brings into physical form. So they are talking about you writing down and saying affirmations. Okay. You can also do like a gratitude journal. These are all things that don't cost anything but a few minutes of time. And they're also saying meditation. They're saying that to me. They're really wanting you to apply yourself and do these things. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the affecting energies. Number 1, get over yourself, which is about getting over your ego. So this is affecting energy is you getting over your ego in general. Okay. And it says the first step in living your spirit is to get over yourself, meaning to get over your false self, your ego. It's time to become honest and stop the doomed effort to posture the present, your ego, and present your ego to the world as the real you, because it isn't. Thank goodness, because if you step back and observe for a moment, you'll feel what a high maintenance entity your ego self is. So high maintenance, in fact, that it leaves no room to focus on or be much aware of anything or anyone else beyond the most superficial level. So, psychologists call it your mask. So, sociologists refer to it as your conditioning. Alternative therapists identify it as your patterns. The Yiddish word for it is your shtick. I'm probably not pronouncing that correctly. It is, in other words, your self-defensive, artificial, manipulative, whatever you do, don't come too close to me or you might hurt me persona. We all have one, and if you're not careful, you might actually believe it's who you really are. Sadly, blocking your real light of spirit from coming through. Ask yourself, where am I not being authentic? Where am I acting instead of being real? What am I hiding or not revealing about my spirit? The world, and especially those close to you, needs the light of your true self right now. Where is your ego blocking it? Be willing to get over your false self and share your light. This is required of you now, and you will be healing to, and it will be healing to all, especially you. So that's like basically what you're trying to do right now, or they're trying to get you to do. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. And this is all information that is useful for everybody. So you're all welcome to listen and to gather information. Maybe some parts will resonate for some of you as well, even though this is Garrett's reading. It's all good information, right? So education reversed is stubbornness and the desire to know it all and be right no matter what will not get you what you want. Or could it be that you're afraid to be seen as someone who knows less than you're supposed to? Could you be flying through life by the seat of your pants, hoping no one will notice you're skimming the surface of things? Life is filled with lessons, some bitter and some sweet. A strident lust for certainty will never bring you the wisdom you seek. Pretending to know more than you do won't make you wise. Be assured that not knowing is a magical place to be. All manner of mysteries are revealed. Be open. It's okay not to know. All right, new life. It says birth of new ideas, growth, opportunities, a breath of fresh air, life renewing itself. It says when spring awakens the world, joy and excitement can be felt all around and in your very core. Blossoms burst from trees overnight, birds return home and sing their glorious song. The nature of full the nature is full of promise. Miracles beckon all of us. This is one of those times in your life when new ideas inspire you and new opportunities bring you hope for seeing your dreams come true. All is well in your world, and you have the energy that you need to feel renewed. Allow your heart to fill with enthusiasm. Let your light shine, for this is a time of good fortune. All right, and then it says, loving all of you. Now, what they mean, love and accept your inner darkness. You know, it's like love, like I don't know how much you can love your inner darkness, but it's not so much about loving as accepting that like we make mistakes and we're not always perfect. And it doesn't mean that you should allow it to continue the imperfections that you don't like about yourself. And or even it's just accepting that, you know, there's some things that you can't really do a whole lot about, or it's kind of a slow going thing. You got to kind of accept that it's there, and you know that you're working on it, and be satisfied that you're actually working on it, and you're working towards, you know, maybe overcoming your ego and things like that, you know. It's about, you know, understanding you're here to learn, and you're going to make mistakes, and that's okay. It doesn't mean that we shouldn't learn from them or take accountability, but we shouldn't, you know, it's not going to help anything to beat ourselves up over, is basically what it's saying. All right, number 43. Put others first, which is kind of interesting. I'm like asking, who are you putting first? That's what I'm kind of trying to understand. Peaks of joy in the reverse. I'm going to try to figure out as I read through it. I think it's trying to say something. I'm going to read what it says, but then I feel like it could be like a deeper message going on there as well. All right, so it says, presently your spirit is calling you to make choices that will serve others' needs more than your own. It may be as simple as giving an hour at the gym in order to help your company finish a project, skipping a pre-planned night out with friends in order to host a last-minute visitor from out of town, or changing your vacation dates in order to attend your employer's wedding. Whatever sacrifice that you're called upon to make, know that in this big picture, your willingness to do so is serving the greater good of all. I do feel like that is what it's saying. Again, I do feel like they're asking for you to help someone. That's what I'm picking up. The ego doesn't like to be interrupted. It perceives a change in plans as an affront to its importance and balks at the disruption, making it a painful and unpleasant ordeal. The spirit, on the other hand, is flexible and adaptable, placing services to humanity over selfish interests at all times. Although your ego may be temporarily inconvenienced by the disruption, the effort you make to accommodate others will bring about a deeper sense of peace than this petty part of you can ever create. So take it easy on your ego and make it delightful for your spirit, and expect disruptions. So I feel like they're actually saying to, like, they're really saying that you can expect disruptions. Maybe it's helping your friend or something. The fuck are you talking about, Griffin? If you want to help people, go. If you want to give people advice, go make your own channel. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to do a reading here. I don't remember asking Griffin for advice. All right. Peaks of joy in the reverse. So, do you rely too heavily on your material achievements when you assess how happy you are? Perhaps you say, I'll be happy when I meet the right lover, make the right amount of money, reach my ideal weight, and so on. Why wait to arrive at the perfect destination before allowing yourself to experience sheer delight? This is a day for joy. Take a walk, listen to the songbirds, scratch a kitty's head, play with a dog, look at a baby, and be in awe of life, which leads to a true sense of bliss. Be alive and be grateful, and know that happiness is an inside job. And I feel like they're trying to say that you will actually be happier too, helping somebody or helping other people. They are talking about being kind of doing something is going to kind of open you up to part of your purpose, to it progressing. And they're also saying the word commitment. So they are saying that they want you to do these different things to, I don't know, to open you up and to express commitment to it, to your purpose, to, you know, how they've been talking about you committing or something to this path. So, a change in the wind, a sense that unseen change has been initiated, preparation for a storm, awareness that your plans are not on firm ground, feeling a shift, uncertainty about which direction the winds will blow. It's human nature to yearn for certainty and resist change. To want the world to remain consistent like a zebra stripes, yet nothing in human experience is black and white, nor will anything remain static. The one thing guaranteed is change. Now, that's like this other thing. I've heard that. Didn't your other card talk about change? Now is the time of transformation as outer conditions are temporarily moving out of sync with your desires and expectations. Stay the course. Remember that even storms serve to clear the air, scatter seeds, and nourish the soil for better things ahead. Life is about to get interesting. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wander. As you wander, what is wonder? It says wander and is coming. But it's supposed to be wonder. I think it's got a typo. I never noticed that. Anticipate it with curiosity as you wonder what is coming. Okay, no, it is this wonder. Okay, that's weird. Wonder. Wander. No, it's wonder. What is coming? You're supposed to be. It's definitely a typo. Yeah, on the shifting winds. The unknown is where the magic lies. I must always just read it how I'm supposed to read it. I don't know, like John maybe would be an example of it. They have been saying for me to tell John to ask you for help with shit. Has he asked you for help with anything? He's supposed to be helping. You're supposed to be helping him learn how to like do a spiritual bath and shit and blessing his home and all that. Have you been working on doing any of that? All right, number 55. Talk to God, or thank God. No, talk to God. Thank God. All right, the ego focuses on lack and therefore it creates it. The spirit concentrates on the endless stream of gifts God gives us and thus creates that. This is because the greatest blessings the divine bestows on us is the ability to create what we focus on. Pay attention to all that God gives you, and you get more. Focus on lack and you get less. Thank God throughout the day, and you will be blessed with abundance. Offer gratitude for being alive, for the opportunities at hand, and for your challenges and the ability to find solutions. Give thanks for your health, your life, your family, and your friends. Show appreciation for your blessings before they arrive. Not speak it, show appreciation. Thank your Creator out loud for absolutely everything in your life because it is all a gift to you. The more you do so, the more you'll create. The ego forgets to be thankful, and sometimes it goes so far as to feel deprived and entitled, resentful for the lack it's actually creating. It's also ridiculous. The ego doesn't like to be bothered with thinking God is too preoccupied with feeling sorry for itself, but it will enjoy the benefits that come from doing so. Tell your ego to be quiet and learn what thanking God can do. Your ego can discover how to attract flow and abundance if it joins with your spirit to give thanks to God for everything today. So, like as I was saying, this is talking about happiness, combine talent with passion, live your dreams, helping others. So it talks about helping others here, and also, oh, it says gratitude journal. I was talking about what cards did I have out when I said something about a gratitude journal? Is this? Maybe it was when I was looking at this, but actually that says gratitude journal. Yeah, it's like when I was going through this, when I got it, write it down. I heard gratitude journal, but it says it there. And then we have surprise in a way that you wouldn't expect. So what you can do is kind of release attachment and then allow things to happen, and then it will manifest in a way that you wouldn't be expecting. A gift from the universe. Twist of fate is coming. Okay. There's a change in the wind that's coming. But they're wanting you to focus on helping others and then, I don't know, being happier. Something that's going on. I'm curious what's going to happen. It's reading like something is about to happen. And also, I keep getting the vibe that they are trying to encourage you to move into that apartment, or at least to a apartment in general. No, Brian, I don't accept Super Chat because I can't refund it. And then people can also get their money back from it, and I don't get the money. and I can't control it. So there's a few reasons I don't accept Super Chat. But I have a lot of other payment options available in the video description if you want to go read those. All right, number 16, Rescue Reverse. I actually haven't read this one too many times. I'm going to see what kind of vibe I get out of it. But it's in reversed. I definitely don't think I've read it in reversed. It says, are you trying to rescue another? Do you believe that your love can change someone and miraculously heal this person? Thank God. Hang on. And we're going to read this, but I'm going to try to figure out what it's trying to say, though, too. Are you trying to rescue another? Do you believe? Now, I don't know if you remember the difference between service and rescue. Okay. To serve is to, so I don't know if it's like if the creator of this book, of this deck, sees it in the same way. But to serve is to help someone by empowering them so they can help themselves. It's the saying, teach a man a fish. Give a man a fish, he eats for a day, teach him how to fish, and he can eat forever if he decides to get off his ass and go get it. But, so it's like something like that. Wait, where is it? But to rescue someone is usually where you kind of fix their problem temporarily without actually teaching them how to do anything to help themselves. So then it does create this situation where they're kind of like they can become reliant on you, and that's not good either. It's actually heavily what a lot of religions do and things like that. They like to keep you and even other readers and everything. If a reader, or not even a reader, if a spiritual person who is helping a light worker per se, if they're helping other people, they don't need to chase down people and beg them to get services and things. That's up to them, to do. They have to allow them and trust that, the person that they're meant to help will come along. And it can show inconsistencies of maybe there's something not quite right, or there's something off about that reader. If they could show, like, there's different signs you could tell there's been some kind of disconnect, and you do have to be careful when dealing with people who act as if they know stuff that they don't know, in a way. And, well, it doesn't matter if they're willing to admit they don't know, that's fine. I'm talking about the people who pretend like they know and they don't. That's what I'm talking about. All right, kind of like Teal Swan. She just copies what other people say. So it says, do you believe that someone will sweep you off your feet and take away all of your troubles? Okay. Are you trying to rescue another? Do you believe that your love can change someone and miraculously heal this person? That could be talking about Alissa. Or are you waiting to be rescued? I don't really think that you're really waiting to be rescued. Maybe by angels or something. I don't think that you're waiting, in my personal opinion, you're waiting on a person to rescue you so much. Do you believe that someone will sweep you off your feet and take away all of your troubles? Now, that could be a thing where do you feel that if you got with Alissa, that it would kind of take away all of your issues, your problems? It says reverse, the rescue card cautions you against romanticizing your situation right now. Look closely and see reality as it is rather than the illusion of how you'd like it to be. You need to step back and rescue yourself. Trust that spirit will guide you to expose the illusion so that you may discern the difference between truth and fantasy, which is very interesting because I clarified it, and underneath that is also number 16, All That Glitters, which talks about like the mask, about people kind of dressing themselves up and looking really good, and is that really, make them, awesome, or is, all that glitters is gold? And if all that glitters is gone, is that person still, or that person or that thing is still amazing? So they're talking about masks and illusions here. Something is going to happen here with incoming. Something is about to happen, and they're wanting you to be made aware of it. All right. All That Glitters. A need to see beyond the superficial. The desire to don a mask or dress something up to disguise its true nature. trying to be something that you're not, chasing after every sparkly new thing and being mercurial. It's only human to want to adorn oneself in trinkets and paint a pretty picture of oneself. It's natural to want to acquire the trappings of status or to deny them as a statement or of rebellion, which is interesting. It's saying that because we have rebel. But if it sparkles, is it better? Whether it's a fast car, a big house, a title or position, the stamp of authority, or the sparkling of diamonds. These icons let you know something about a person, place, or thing, or do they? The truth is that people seek to acquire things because of what they will do for them and how they symbolically will elevate them and make them more attractive. This card signals that it's time to see beyond adornments and probe underneath the surface. Learn to recognize the masks people wear and their motives underlying them. Imagine all that glitters is gone. Would you still desire the object or person? I kind of feeling drawn to reading the relationship message and the protection message too. I don't know. I don't remember what it says, but let's see. Sometimes we try to become something that we're not to impress others. Maybe they could be warning against that too. We embellish a story a bit, adding some dramatic elements to make us more appealing. The real person becomes hidden behind the sparkle and shine. Then there are times when we don't see the true value of someone else because he or she may not have the glitz and glamour that seems so desirable. Now is the time to look past the surface, beyond the mask, to the essence of a person. Who that person is, not what he or she has or can give you. It's important. See beyond the glitter and look for the inner glow. Use the eyes of the heart. Let go of artifice and let what is authentic shine. And then the protection message says, this is a signal to walk away from what you're contemplating. There is a thin veneer of glitter and sparkle to mask something rotten underneath. Pursuing it will only bring you a difficult situation you will be sorry you got yourself into. Stay away. Isn't it wonderful how spirit protects you? Better things await. I'm trying to... Now, thank God. There is an energy here of... It's not like they want you to overcome your ego. And they want you to understand that all that glitters isn't gold. And they're talking about there's people who wear masks and things like that. But thank God, I keep hearing talk to God. So, and I think that you did get that one before, but I feel like I'm getting talk to God, thank God, and they're saying the word discernment. So they're wanting you to learn the difference between, they want you to connect to God basically and try to learn how to discern the difference between like what you should and shouldn't be doing, like service and rescue, the ego, how people pretend to do things. I'm hearing something about some people. I don't know if this applies to your current circumstances. Some people pretend like they have a problem just to get attention, and that's not all the time, but that is a thing. With incoming, it says news message, game changer, surprise invitation, insights, gift, making connections. So I feel like it is. am picking up the making connections. I'm seeing like things coming towards you and changing. Now, with all that glitters, they could be. I'm also picking up. They could be referring to the idea or the temptation to be attracted to maybe someone you're not supposed to be involved with. I don't know if it's just like a friend or a romantic situation. It could be that too. You did tell me that you were thinking about stuff, but I don't know like who you think about or anything. It's not even, you don't have to tell me, that's none of my business. But they're basically saying, to not give into that. I kind of do feel like they're asking for you to, they're saying new life stuff and everything. I feel like they are implying that you should get a place and things like that though. Okay. All right, rebel. It's time for your spirit to rebel from your ego and take charge of your life. There's no one to answer to but your higher self. It's time to let go of all past authority figures who still run your inner world and allow your spirit to step into command. Be free of the fear you carry from the past. They're also getting like, I don't know, it's like fear of maybe like losing your job or something. I don't know what that has to do with your current circumstances, but they're, and they're not saying to change your job. I feel like it's talking about, I don't know, there could be an element of intimidations through your superiors. And there could be something that triggers there in association with like your childhood and stuff. It says, let me keep going. Be free of the fear that you carry over from the past. Call to mind all those ghosts from years ago who scared you into submission with their disapproval and threats. Line them up one by one in your mind's eye and see them shrinking down to human size. It says, forgive your past authority figures for their intimidation and see their divine spirit behind the ego masks. These are simply people like you who have been scared, who have allowed their egos to scare you. With clarity and your forgiveness, these past authority figures will no longer have power over you. You answer only to God and your personal truth. The only question now is, what is your personal truth? Listen to your spirit for the answer you and fearlessly follow this as your ultimate authority. And it's talking about as you do that, you're talking about you having some kind of metamorphosis and serendipity. It is talking about you having these situations and dealing with these different people, and it's talking about you helping people. But as you help these people, I am picking up the spiritual ego energy. I'm not saying that you're like that per se, but maybe you like could potentially start to feel that way, and they're asking for you to bring awareness. I don't feel like you want to do that or anything, and they're just trying to bring some kind of awareness to it. Number 25. It's just like it's saying that there's going to be some kind of metamorphosis. This is you. And they're talking about, I'm hearing them saying something about being uncomfortable. Like, you know how like a creature, they usually shed, I don't know, their skin or exoskeleton or whatever. And I'm seeing like spiders and like scorpions and things like that. And that's actually a dangerous time for them, right? That's when they're the most sensitive. Um, so they're all talking about this being painful. I'm trying to understand where the serendipity will come in, but I'm going to try to figure that out. Let me read the metamorphosis first. So it says, butterflies earn their wings through great effort. The process of change is often painful, for it is never without losses and sacrifices. If you are to transform from one form to another, a part of you needs to die. Letting go isn't easy, especially when you're used to thinking a certain way about your life and how you live it. Just as a snake sheds its dead skin or a caterpillar dies so that a butterfly can be born, you are required to release your old ideas and embrace a necessary change so that you can live your best life. So, yeah, I'm definitely picking up the old ideas and you changing into a new, different person. Also, they're talking about there being perhaps some kind of grief over that old person, but they're saying you can't unlearn the things you already know. You can't go back. So there's no point in you in pondering that thought process. Hey, Ariana, I'm good, honey. How are you doing? Hopefully, you and your wife are doing well. And it says, perhaps you're being asked to let go of low self-worth, a dream that no longer serves you, a relationship that is draining, or unhealthy habits. Despite your fear, you must accept that this is a transformational time for you. There will be some loss involved, and you'll love what you become. So they're saying you'll love what you become. And now I'm getting like this, I'm getting like 46 and 2 from Tool. They're talking about pain, and they're emphasizing, I can't remember if there's like a song that talks about this specifically, but I know that it's like, it like implies it or something in 46 and 2. And it's where, a lot of people, they fear pain, and so they run from it, where the path to enlightenment is through your pain and facing it. Like, I don't have dreams where I'm running from shit or afraid of anything or anything like that, because I have, in my dreams, turn around and face whatever it is that was chasing me or whatever. I didn't run from things. I like faced them. And it kind of reflects, because if you do that with your everyday life, you shouldn't be running from things. You should be facing them and kind of choosing to do the right thing. There's different ways to deal with things with grace and things like that. And I don't mean by giving other people's grace. I mean with grace, as like, even placing boundaries, there is a nice way to do things. Just because now a person who has issues, they are still not gonna, no matter how nice you say shit, they're gonna like have an issue. We already talked about that at the like when I told you when I went to the story about when I went to the Asian market. Where that guy, even though he like skipped in line, and I asked him, if he was, because I assumed he was with the lady in front of him, but he wasn't. He just kind of, I could feel that he purposely did that, to try to, because he felt entitled. There's actually a lot of people like that in my town, but um, but I called him out on it, and once he was alone, he confronted me in the parking lot, and he started insulting me and things like that. You know, it doesn't mean that it was kind of weird, because remember, it was weird because I actually really, really was nice. I thought it was really nice considering I called him out, but he was probably embarrassed. That was his ego. I was embarrassed, you know. So they are talking about you kind of letting go of who you were. I want to read the Serendipity card, because Darkest Before Dawn talks about breakdown before breakthrough, major shift in progress and dissolving barriers and ascending. So this says you are going through that. And it is talking about pain, but they're saying that, talking about you walking into the pain, going into it, not fearing it. You have to stop fearing pain. That is like the worst thing you can do, because you're not going to live your life. A badass doesn't fear pain. A badass goes and does things regardless if they could be in pain, as long as, especially, they're not going to die. You know. But there was times in my life where I was so almost like the word desperate to heal and desperate for change, that I was willing to go through anything. I was willing to suffer. And that's what the song says, right? 46 and 2. Tool 46 and 2. I need to make sure the volume's down. See, it says, and the song says, digging through my old numb shadow, my shadow shedding skin. I've been picking my scabs again. I'm down digging through my old muscles looking for a clue. I've been crawling on my belly, clearing out what could have been. What does that mean? Well, if I shoulda, coulda, woulda done this or whatever. And kind of letting that go. I've been wallowing in my own confused and insecure delusions. For a peace to cross me over. Now, he's talking about I'm in it. He's saying I'm in it. I want to feel the changes. And the changes hurt, but I want to feel it. It's like, when you use Listerine for mouthwash, the burn means it's working, okay? I want to feel the changes coming down. I want to know what I've been hiding in my shadow, because your shadow causes you pain. When you're fucking with your shadow self, it hurts. Okay. But the only way to find out what needs to be healed and what's going on within you is by fucking with it. And if you're running from that feeling, you're not going to be able to, to make it out the other side. You're not going to be able to grow spiritually, and once you have fully like confronted these feelings and this situation and this fear and stop being afraid of these things, then like something can happen. You stop having that fear, and then you can become fearless, and then you can be bold, and you can do the things that you need to do, and then actually makes a lot of awesome things happen energetically as well. But says but this in the song, it's like, I want to feel the changes coming down. I want to know what I've been hiding in my shadow. Changes coming through. When I get to that one, I want to feel the metamorphosis and the cleansing I've endured in. So I want to feel the metamorphosis. In a way, it does hurt. In a way, it feels good, especially after, because to be honest with you, unless you go into this and you go through the pain and you actually get into it and stop being afraid of feeling pain, then, that's the only way you're going to find out everything you're supposed to be doing. And once you've gotten used to doing that, you won't fear it anymore. And that in itself is healing. And it's like, I want to feel the metamorphosis and the cleansing I've endured in my shadow. And I use this song a lot, like through my spiritual journey when I was trying to grow. I don't care. It's like that one part of the song that creeps on. I don't care if it hurts. I want to have control. I want a perfect body. I want a perfect soul. I want you to notice when I'm not around. It's like, I don't care if it hurts. You have to stop caring if you're going to feel discomfort. Yeah, but the only way to alleviate it is to confront it. And then once you've confronted it, you will stop fearing it. The fear is almost what's causing your pain. The fear of the pain is what's causing your pain. So you need to get over the fear by facing it. Right? That's why they're saying, the, what is it? Rumi is like it's like, what is it? The enlightenment or something is like through the wounding, It's like this part of the song. I choose to live and grow, take and give and to move, learn and love and to cry, kill and die and be paranoid and to lie and hate and fear and do what it takes to move through. I choose to live and lie. It's like, I choose to live. Pain is just, discomfort. Once you can make it through, you don't have pain. Okay. The solution to stopping pain is by facing it and stop fearing it. I don't know. It's not that big a deal to me anymore. You know what I mean? I think I had some issues with physical pain for a while because I was in a lot of physical pain for a long time. But like emotional pain, I don't know, I've definitely been able to let that go. I'm trying to recall feeling the way you're feeling. I'm not recalling it. It says, all right, serendipity, opportunity allied with readiness, the awareness of synchronicity, luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. You've stepped into alignment with your greater good where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. They are saying something about being uncomfortable, doing things that make you feel uncomfortable. They're encouraging you to do that. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and to create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for Spirit loves you so very much. Do we do the protection message? What is the protection? Okay, all right, I'm going to read this, maybe. It says, perhaps you felt almost certain that serendipitous events were meant to lead to something better. It was supposed to be the perfect business, or that person that gave your heart to was supposed to be the one. Yet it all fell apart. Yeah, that is, right? Like, that's one of the things you're afraid of. You're afraid of the same thing happening that happened with your exes. But man, it is not fair to put that on other people, no matter who you're with, even if it's just friends or whatever, family. You know? I don't know why you're in so much pain. You need to release attachment. You care too much. You care too much about feeling pain. You care too much about doing this and that. You care. It's like you're. Why? What are you in pain about? That's part of you're supposed to be getting over your ego. You're going to stop projecting your past situations, your past pain that other people who don't have anything to do with what you're currently dealing with, did to you. You can have a break when you make it through. You have to go through this shit so you can stop feeling all this pain. It says, consider this. Sometimes synchronicity and serendipity come together to lead you directly into difficulties in order to deliver an important lesson you need to learn before you hit the jackpot. Up in the drama of disappointment. There really is a silver lining in this cloud. Spirit always knows what you need and is guiding you to where you are meant to go. Pay attention to the signs presented to you. See, because what's going to happen? If you do, the whole point of all this is to learn how to heal so you don't have to fear. If you can know how to heal, you don't have to be afraid of getting hurt. All right, go ahead and post your 2 free questions. Free questions can be yes or no questions, or you can ask what someone is thinking, feeling, where's the connection headed, their next actions or intentions. I need your first name, their first name, both your sun signs for asking about other people. We need first names and sun signs for everybody when you're posting questions for your readings. If you want a break, you have to stop. Kendra is next. I posted the list, didn't I? Yeah, it says the list. Can you see the list, Jalermo? On the top, it's pinned at the top of the chat. Yeah, if you're ever not sure, I do try to update it, but you pretty much see who I'm talking to in the chat and figure out who I'm doing. It sounds inappropriate. Kendra, are you here? Okie dokie. They're like making the lyrics in that song come through. I'm hearing, feel my shadow changing, stretching up and over me. Soften this old armor, hoping I can clear the way by stepping through my shadow and coming out the other side. Stepping through my shadow, 46 and 2 are just ahead of me. Yeah, you gotta like face things. You can't run from your pain. It's not gonna get you. You're never gonna get it fixed that way. And what I mean by that isn't mean that you should just be in pain all the time. It's more like just not being afraid of facing the things that makes you fearful. Things like that. You know. I feel like sometimes that part is kind of misunderstood. Alright, what are Alyssa's next actions going to be towards Garrett? Whoops. What are Alyssa's next actions going to be towards Garrett? What are Alyssa's next actions going to be towards Garrett? What are Alyssa's next actions going to be towards Garrett? So we have the Chariot and the reverse 5 of Wands. So there's some kind of conflict going on when it comes to you. I'm trying to figure out if it's internal or external. Her next actions include communication, but I'm seeing limited thinking and trying to move away from something. Some kind of conflict. I feel like that could be an external one. I'm seeing her walking away from something. 8 of Cups. We got the 6 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. That's definitely walking away from something. I feel like very soon. And it could be whatever, her ex or whatever. We have the King of Swords here in the reverse. So her next actions could include communicating something to you, maybe about Drake or whatever. And what are Alyssa's thoughts about Bilal? Sounds like a demon's name. Who names your kid that? It's like naming your kid Satan. All right. Let's try again. All right, please tell me, what are Alyssa's thoughts about Bilal? What are Alyssa's current thoughts about Bilal? Please tell me, what are Alyssa's current thoughts about Bilal? All right, try to make some kind of decision. He's a Capricorn. His thoughts have something to do with you. I think it's most likely you or Pisces. We have Pisces here. And it's about happiness and being in a relationship and making a choice in love. Something about him giving her some kind of gifts or money or something. I don't know if he has money or anything, but it's like reading like him giving to her. It's almost like, it's like a vibe of, I don't know, him kind of simping or something for her. I don't know how to feel about women who actually do that. You know, even from like when I was really young, I just couldn't do that. I could never do it. I could never be with someone because of money or something. I could never. I like would try to date the person and see if I liked them, you know, but I couldn't. So I wasn't closed off to them because they had money, but it definitely turned me off like when they would try to buy me. So I don't know. I don't understand that, but that maybe that's what it could, you know, partially like society tries to tell women they should be doing stuff like that. That could be part of it, contributing to it or something. I don't know. But it's reading like that, him giving her something and her trying to make a decision on being in a relationship, maybe with you, somebody who's, we have the King of Cups and the Moon, so that could be, that's Pisces vibes. All right, Kendra, go ahead and post your question. Wait, what? What are we waiting about? I was talking about you. Is she talking to like him about you or something? I don't know. It's talking about like money or something. Like getting something. Is he like simping? Do you think he would simp for her? What is that? Unfortunately, I feel like there's an issue with society telling women that if they basically sell themselves, it's something empowering for women or something to like be a slut or whatever, or a prostitute, being a sex worker or something. I don't know. It's like a common thing that people are talking about these days. Why are you confused? No. She's trying to choose between maybe being in a relationship with him or you or something like that. It was reading like he was giving her gifts. I don't know why he's giving her gifts. He's giving her money or something like that. And then also it was talking about being in a relationship with you. So I don't know. It's saying something about that. I'm just speculating on what it could be. I don't understand the dynamic of the situation. If anybody would like to have a reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below. All right, Kendra has a mini in-depth reading. What's coming towards Kendra in love by the end of February? It's basically who is coming. If I say what, I mean, if I say what, it's not going to tell me who, so I have to say who. Oh, that's that guy? Let's fuck that guy. I wonder if he's like doing something like giving her gifts or something, trying to, you know, do stuff, you know. I don't know. Unless he's talking to her about you and gifts and stuff. I don't know. Hopefully she understands that he doesn't have her best interest and stuff like that after what you said. All right, please tell me who's coming towards Kendra in love from now until the end of February. Who is coming towards Kendra in love from now until the end of February? We have question mark. We have D, B, could be Q, U, N, K, J, P or D. Again, U, and then P. There's a lot of P going on. All right, and then it sounds so weird. I just said that. And then we have the number 7, 9. 7 could be like July. This could be repeating synchronicities. You got 7 again. Then we have 9 and 11. That could be like November. It could be months or something like that. Then we have Leo, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Gemini, Capricorn again, Libra, Capricorn again, and Aries. You're coming towards yourself in love. The other repeating one other than Capricorn. Is there any? No, there's not. Here, I'll let you see it. Hopefully that is, you're able to actually see that. I'm doing the best I can. Why are you still hanging out with that guy after he like made jokes about doing that with her, saying that he was doing her and what? Why would you stay friends with a person who's like that? Sounds stupid. Why do you still do that? Once I know that a person is like a fake friend and all this stuff, I don't have time to entertain people like that. It's like a waste of energy. It's better to focus your energy on things that are like going to serve your highest good and goes away from drama and bullshit. You know, you're definitely going to have a lot more issues if you keep fucking with people and their bullshit. Another issue is if you're attached to a person. Oh, but what if I won't have any friends if I'm not friends with them? Who fucking cares if you have a friend? You know, who cares? You can make new friends. You don't need a lot of friends to be happy. All right. Let me get these cards. Let's see what it says with these. You want to have a peaceful life or what? And I hope you're not still telling him about her. Stop telling people who wish negative on you your business. That's the kind of people who you want to move in silence around. What we were talking about before. I'm going to do this one. All right, please tell me who's coming towards Kendra in love from now until the end of February. Who's coming towards Kendra in love from now until the end of February? And they're telling me Kendra knows what I'm saying. They're saying Kendra would rather not have fake friends in her life too. Please tell me who's coming towards Kendra in love from now until the end of February. Please tell me who's coming towards Kendra in love from now until the end of February. Who's coming towards Kendra in love from now until the end of February. Who's coming towards Kendra in love nope, it's too many. It says moving though. Are you planning on moving? Who's coming towards Kendra in love from now until the end of February? Who's coming towards Kendra in love from now until the end of February? Who's coming towards Kendra in love? Alright, we got intimacy and caution. Find out more information. So far, it's not so good. On the bottom, we have narcissist. And also pregnancy underneath that and spy. Oh boy. If you'd like to have a reading melody, please read the video description. Free readings are reserved for people who have ordered readings. If you haven't ordered a reading, you can't get a free one. Alright, please tell me who is coming towards Kendra in love from now until the end of February. Who's coming towards Kendra in love from now until the end of February. Who's coming towards Kendra in love from now until the end of February? We have soulmate. Who's coming towards Kendra in love from now until the end of February, please? We have new love. Who's coming towards Kendra in love from now until the end of February? We have a dark male. Who's coming towards Kendra in love from now until the end of February? They're saying it's about loving yourself more than the other person who doesn't deserve your energy. It's really harmful to kind of, that could be part of like, you know, when you block the flow of abundance is by allowing people who don't respect your boundaries, who don't care about you, and who are toxic to kind of stay in your everyday life. Who's coming towards Kendra and love from now until the end of February? We have brunette female. Can't remember. Are you brunette, Kendra? I think you are. Bottom of the deck is control. Let's talk about you kind of taking back your power. Money, wealth, career. It's talking about you working your ass off, and then it's headed towards some kind of twin flame destiny with a younger male. Maybe find that person through work with what it's saying in these cards. I'm going to just put this over here. Who is coming towards Kendra and love from now until the end of February? Who is coming towards Kendra and love from now until the end of February? Who is coming towards Kendra and love from now until the end of February? Clarify soulmate. Clarify soulmate. We have a message. Clarify new love. Clarify new love. Sudden wealth. Clarify dark male. Courthouse. Clarifying brunette female. Clarifying brunette female. We have expectation. Bottom of the deck is community. Privileged lady. Lovers. Coffin journey. Okay, occupation. All right. Willie, if you'd like to order an angel reading, you can see how to do that in the video description below under angel messages reading. Please tell me who is coming towards Kendra and love from now until the end of February. Who is coming towards Kendra and love from now until the end of February? Who is coming towards Kendra and love from now until the end of February? There's my message. There's my message. We have the Four of Wands. Clarifying sudden wealth. We have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Clarifying courthouse. We have the Six of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying expectation. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Who's coming towards Kendra and love from now until the end of February? Clarifying the Four of Wands. A lot of men, they fear women who are willing to just walk away from shit. You know, if it's not healthy. Clarifying the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Because they don't feel confident they can act right. That's why. Clarifying the Six of Wands in the reverse. Clarifying the Ten of Wands in the reverse. Judgment. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Ten of Cups. Two of Cups. Now, affecting energy does talk about you being happy and being in a relationship and coming out of the cold. Some kind of romantic offer from who? Nine of Pentacles reversed. Three of Swords reversed. Three of Swords reversed. Can't talk about reconciliation and healing. Knight of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, the Lovers, a choice in love, Eight of Cups, Ace of Cups, the Tower. Who? Tell me who. Sun could lead to the masculine Pisces with unfinished business. Perhaps. Do we have any Cappy energy here? First. And I can see. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Please tell me who is coming towards Kendra in love from now until the end of February. Who is coming towards Kendra in love from now until the end of February? Who is coming towards Kendra in love from now until the end of February? Clarifying the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. We have family. Clarifying the Five of Wands. We have union. Clarifying the Knight of Wands in the reverse. Scorpio. Okay. Clarifying Judgment. We have intelligence. Who is coming towards Kendra in love from now until the end of February? Clarifying family. We have betrayal. Clarifying union. We have misfortune. Clarifying Scorpio. We have disease. Clarifying intelligence. We have gift. News. Bottom of the deck is delay. Peace. Libra. Friends. Capricorn. I don't know. Were you fucking with a Capricorn? I mean, a Libra? Sorry about something not working out. Water. Change. Plan. Taurus. Malicious. I am picking up an energy of multiple people coming towards you. Like certain ones obviously standing out more than others. So there is an energy of a soulmate. They could send you a message to invite you to go do something. It could involve betrayal of family. And basically what's going on here is talking about you having to make some kind of choice in love between these different people. Obviously, I do feel like, and we know that you could get involved with someone who is in a relationship already. So some of them will be in a relationship, some won't. I do feel like there is a new person coming towards you. You don't know this person. And I feel like that is competition. And this could be the person that you could end up with. Okay. There's like a new beginning, but there's like a chance that you may make the incorrect choice. And we have this dark male. Could be a Scorpio here. Okay. Now, this person is going to be doing things to try to get your attention. They're saying this person's in and out energy and is not positive. I wouldn't fuck with this person. Brunette female, expectation, 10 of wands, putting down burden, making a decision. So I'm seeing you with intelligence and news. I'm seeing you getting some kind of information, which is going to be like a gift that's going to help you to make the correct choice. Okay. What is the sign of the new love? What's the new love sign? Taurus. So you have a new love person coming in. Could be a Taurus. Okay. Or an earth sign, or that could be something really strong in the chart, but it's leaning towards Taurus. You have a Scorpio who's not good, and then who is the soulmate here? Pisces. Yeah. So, yeah. So this is probably that one guy. What's his name? I can't remember. Why can't his name pop into my brain? But I feel like this person is. I feel like you're going to get some kind of contact. He's going to want to like invite you to a party or get together with you in some way, shape, or form. But like I said, it involves him betraying his family, and I don't know. I don't think that's the right choice in this situation. And then let's talk about a new person coming in. When is this new love person coming? I would say this person's coming in pretty soon. I mean, obviously it's, till the end of February, but sooner than later. I'm seeing a few people. All right, go ahead and post your free question. Your free question can be a yes or no question, or you can ask what someone's thinking, feeling, where's the connection headed, their next actions or intentions. Make sure you post your first name, their first name, both your sun signs, if you're asking about another person. Give your question all in the same post. No idea. Wonderful mittens. If you'd like to have a reading, please read the video description. It explains everything on how to get a reading. It explains the rules and everything. So if you'd like to get on the list, you have to read the video description. Now, in this reading, Kendra, it is implying that you could end up choosing not taking the best option for you out of either getting involved with the wrong person or something like that. So that is, I feel a danger. It's not really like danger like you're gonna die, but like what I mean is like danger of there's a chance that you could get involved with the wrong person. I don't know, Christina, why don't you order a reading and find out? If you'd like to have a reading, please read the video description below. there's no point in posting your real name, Christina. If you'd like to have a reading, please read the video description. I don't need last names. You're not required to get a reading. Yes, for real. Please read the video description if you'd like a reading. Well, I don't know. They're really liking that new guy. But you gotta pick the right one. I don't know. It's leaning towards Taurus. All right. And Guillermo, you're coming up next. Go ahead and post your question, Guillermo. Guillermo has a mini reading. Make sure you post your question with your first name, their first name, both your sun signs all on the same post. What is Nettie currently thinking about Kendra, please? What is Nettie currently thinking about Kendra? What is Nettie currently thinking about Kendra? All right, so he's definitely thinking that you're awesome with the Empress here and the Queen of Wands. There's like fear here as well. Like very spicy, horny energy here. 3, 6, 7, 8. Not making any progress though. You're saying out of weakness. He's having a lot of like obsessive thoughts and things about you. Very greedy, very possessive energy. No, we asked about thinking, but it's like very obsessive type energy. I'm seeing him spy on you some way with the Page of Swords. I feel like he's spying on trying to find information about your personal life. So whatever way he would be doing that. He's very hopeful about the situation. I'm seeing him fantasizing. It's very spicy here. Okay. Very spicy thoughts. Yeah. What is Julia's energy towards Guillermo? Right? Cancer. You like cancers, I swear. You're welcome, Kendra. And everybody, don't forget, I'm doing candles, okay? On the 13th, if you want to get a candle, please go on my Instagram and read the post there. You can understand it all. 11/11. All right. Please tell me, what is Julia's current energy towards Guillermo? 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 I heard defensive, guarded. I don't know why yet, so let me clarify it. I just heard words. Please tell me, what is Julia's current energy towards Guillermo? Clarifying the 8 of Cups and the reverse. 7 of Swords reversed. Clarifying the 7 of Wands. 2 of Swords. Clarifying the 9 of Wands. What is Julia's current energy towards Guillermo? They're telling me so many things about this right now. All of a sudden, what is Julia's current energy towards Guillermo? Clarifying the 7 of Swords in the reverse. We have Lovers. Clarifying the 2 of Swords. The Queen of Swords. Clarifying the 8 of Swords in the reverse. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Magician. The Queen of Cups. That would be, that's like Cancer, Gemini energy. So most likely her energy is affecting in the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Swords. King of Wands. Chariot reversed. It's implying that she's focusing on some kind of loss, okay? I feel like she can't win no matter what she's doing. Is she in a relationship with somebody else? Is that D? It says D Love, but I have like, I don't know, 3 different subscribers named D. But I'm trying to figure out if it is, and if so, which one it is. I'm not 100% familiar with the name. Like your screen name, if you changed it. I can't tell if you like changed it or not. Sometimes y'all change your screen names. It messes me up for real. Yeah, that's what I thought. And your picture is so little, I can't tell. Yeah, you did. That's confused the shit out of me. But they were saying that it was you, though. All right, please tell me, what is Julia's current energy towards Guillermo? Clarifying the Lovers. The list is open. There's a bit of a wait, though. Not too much longer now. It's not as bad as it was earlier. Clarifying the Queen of Swords. If you just want to watch, though, you can. Also, I did an angel messages reading at the beginning of the video. Anybody who wants to go watch that, you're welcome to do that as well. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. We have Disease. What is Julia's current energy towards Guillermo? Hopefully you're doing good. Clarifying Betrayal. We have Birth. Clarifying Discovery. We have Intelligence. Clarifying Disease. We have Autocracy. Autocracy. Oh, that's the angels are saying. Negotiation on the bottom. Change year affecting this. Negotiating. Do you know this person, Virgo, through like their workplace or something? I don't think it, like, not necessarily your workplace. I don't know, I'm just seeing you kind of walking up to like a counter or something and she's there. I don't know what I'm looking at, though. If it's something that's already happened or something that will happen. No, I will not be pulling any cards for your friend Carter. If you'd like to have a reading, though, you can see how to do that in the video description. All right, please tell me, what is Julia's current energy towards Guillermo? Like, not from your work. Do you ever go to her work? Where does she work? I don't know. I'm seeing you walking into some kind of place and she's there. And then I'm seeing her smiling and you smiling. And then, I don't know. Are you flirting? That, or it's like it's just like you and her, there's like an institution, like you're in a place like a gym or something. She's a pharmacist. Okay, that makes sense. Have you been to her work? I don't know. I'm trying to figure out, is this something that's already happened or something that will happen? I don't know. Clarifying birth. We have I'm falling in love with you. Like, did you go to her work or something? I'm just trying to figure out if it's already happened. If there's a future event or current past, clarifying intelligence. I'm afraid to contact you. It's like unrelated to like this, whatever cards it's saying. I'm just seeing something. Clarifying autocracy. I would hurt others for you. Bottom of the deck is I regret what I said to you. I don't want to hurt others. I'm watching you on social media. I daydream about you, and I'm afraid of what others will think. So, in her energy, and there is an energy of her betraying someone else here in order to interact, to be with you. I do feel like this person has romantic feelings for you. I think that you might know that already, but like I'm picking up that like she gets this warm bubbly feeling when she sees you is what I'm feeling, and I'm seeing like you and her looking at each other and smiling at each other basically. So I'm feeling like the feelings are mutual between the both of you. I think that she does like you, but she is trying to choose between you and another person. It's talking about her. She's got someone else or something. I don't know if it's like another person or whatever. We have birth, but there's some kind of betrayal going on. And the Eight of Cups talks about her getting caught or something, making some kind of choice in love. It's implying that she's even like, I don't know. I don't know if she's like dating more than one person or if she's in like a serious relationship. But I'm seeing her trying to make a decision. There's other people who, I don't know, she's trying to stand up. It's like she's standing up against other people and trying to make a decision. And she's trying to do something to gain some kind of clarity and information discovery, intelligence. I'm afraid to contact you. I don't think that she's afraid to contact you. It's more like whatever she's trying to find out. Maybe she's afraid to like tell you straight up or whatever, or something like that. But I feel like that I'm seeing her trying to make a decision on what to do in this connection, this situation. So I don't know if she's like dating other people. Seven of Swords in the reverse is like she is like choosing to do the right thing. It's like coming clean, that kind of thing. And I'm seeing her, I feel like that she's guarded, but she's got some kind of issues. But it's like she's trying to let things go, but I think that it's reading like whoever it is that is against her being with you, she would like ignore that person. But I do feel like that she is experiencing like some grief. It could be like friends or family or something. There's some other people who are trying to encourage her not to be involved with you. And it's almost like she would be willing to cut those people off to be with you. That's what it's reading like. It could be. But it feels like other people's opinions too. So it would be like, that could be like, I don't know, like friends. Somebody who she said, you know, she's talking to about you two. They could be like, oh, you should be with your ex or something. And she's like, I don't want to be with my ex, you know? All right, so go ahead and post your free question. Your free question can be a yes or no question, or you can ask what someone is thinking, feeling, where's the connection headed, their next actions or intentions. And make sure you post your question with your first name. If you're asking about another person, their first name, both of your sun signs on the same post. not just whoever this other person is, but it's also reading like other people more than just this other person. I don't know. They could have like mutual friends or some shit. Oh, you should be with this so we can go camping next Wednesday and whatever. And, doesn't mean that it's what, you know, she's going to choose. It's reading like she's ready to be like, oh, fuck those guys. I'm going to rather be with Guillermo. Type of energy is there. Where's the connection headed between Julia and Joanna? Please tell me, where's the connection headed between Julia and Joanna? Where's the connection headed between Julia and Joanna? We have the Empress and the Reverse. They are saying it is possible that you could get her pregnant, so maybe keep that in mind. I'm getting a strong sexual energy. If you're not already doing that, you're going to be doing that. I'm seeing there being some kind of upheaval. That Nine of Wands is still there. So I'm seeing eventually what's going to happen is it is possible you could get her pregnant, but either way, also what I'm picking up is like you guys having sex and also walking away, the connection ending. I am getting a strong energy of like some kind of a competition or something for multiple people on your side and hers. Well, I don't know. She could. It doesn't say who's walking away though. I don't know who's doing the walking away. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be her. She's outside of the box here. You're here too. You're both in reverse. So in your energy, you're being kind of too controlling. In her energy, she gets tired of it. So I'm gonna say that she ends up being the one who's walking away because she's not gonna be happy. Eventually. I'm not saying it's all happening tomorrow or nothing. This is like through the course of your entire relationship. All right, so now it is Yahira's turn. Go ahead and post your question, Yahira. It has a mini in-depth reading. Here's Dominique. What did you send me $10 for? What are you ordering, girl? Quick reading is $8.88. I could put you down for a quick reading. If you want to change your reading, you just send the difference, okay? But read the video description. I don't have any readings that are $10, so I'm not sure exactly what you're ordering. Dominique. Okie dokie. Yeah. Be careful. Don't get her pregnant. Doesn't seem like a good idea. Where is Yahira? There she is. Let me update the list really quick. All right, that's more accurate. That was like, I have not updated that list in like 3 people. All right, what are Thor's name? Is that for real his name? Your hair is dating the thunder god. Does he got a hammer? I'm just teasing. It's cute though. I think it's funny in a cute way. You know what I'm saying? All right. What are Thor's next actions going to be towards your hair? Your hair has an in-depth reading. If you don't leave me alone, Peach, I'm going to give you a bath. All right. Please tell me. What are Thor's next actions going to be towards your hair? What are Thor's next actions going to be towards your hair? What are Thor's next actions going to be towards your hair? What are Thor's next actions going to be towards your hair? What are Thor's next actions going to be towards your hair? What are Thor's next actions going to be towards your hair? What are Thor's next actions going to be towards your hair? What are Thor's next actions going to be towards your hair? What are Thor's next actions going to be towards your hair, please? Clarifying the Ten of Swords in the reverse. Magician. Clarifying the Page of Cups. Strength. Clarifying the Chariot. Three of Pentacles. Reverse. Clarifying the Four of Cups. Two of Pentacles. What are Thor's next actions going to be towards your hair, please? Clarifying the Magician. Clarifying Strength. If anybody would like to have a reading, please read the video description. Clarifying the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. And clarifying the Two of Pentacles. Bottom of deck is the Hangman, affecting energies. Like why this is here. Ace of Cups. Seven of Swords. For hurt avoiding. Who's doing that? Are you doing it? We do have Gemini here. It could be him though. Some kind of avoidant energy. What are we avoiding? Rejection. There could be a fear of rejection going on from what I'm seeing. What are Thor's next actions going to be towards your hair? What are Thor's next actions going to be towards your hair, please? Yeah, it could be. What are Thor's next actions going to be towards your hair? Clarifying the Empress. We have Fate. Clarifying the Queen of Cups and the reverse. Birth. Clarifying the Eight of Swords reversed. Family. Clarifying the High Priestess and the reverse. Plan. But on the deck is friendship, lucky card, fame, and chance. Please tell me, what are Thor's next actions going to be towards Uhura? I am seeing communication. He's going to get the strength card underneath that page of cups is making me feel like he's got to work up the courage to do it. He's seeing you as the Queen of Cups in reverse. I feel like that you're, like, he sees you as somebody who is just like, they're saying the word stingy with your love. I that's not my experience, but I'm not in the same position as him. Please tell me, what is Thor's next action going to be towards Uhura? Clarifying fate. We have, I can't stop thinking about you. If anybody would like to have a reading, please read the video description. Clarifying birth, and the pinned message as well on the chat. I'm afraid I will lose you. Clarifying family. I keep reading our old conversations. Clarifying plan. My heart is so broken. So I want to see you in private. Okay. This is the affecting energy. He does want to see you in private. I don't know if you're seeing each other in private, but I can't talk to you right now. And I would hurt others for you, and I regret how I treated you. But he feels like he can't talk. He wants to talk to you, but he can't. I'm seeing he is going to be communicating. He can't stop thinking about you. He keeps thinking about how amazing you are. Okay. He wants to have, but with the Ten of Swords in reverse, it feels like he's trying to recover from something. I don't know if it's with you or not. It could be with someone else. I don't know. But it's implying energetically that he's trying to recover from something else. But I'm seeing him trying to gain the balls to say something to you. He is afraid that he's going to lose you. I'm seeing him being very determined to kind of get over. There's also something about birth and having a family. I don't know what that's all about, but it's talking about that. Talking about conversations maybe you've had about that. But I'm seeing him having a lot of limited thoughts, and then him trying to stop having those limited thoughts to build something with you. It's like he's trying to get over some kind of fear or something. Derry, if you'd like to have a reading, please read the video description. All right, Four of Cups. So I'm seeing him kind of contemplating and trying to weigh his options. It's implying that it's saying his heart is broken, but he has this plan. They're implying that he's been hurt before and he's afraid of having that happen again or something. So his next actions do include him trying to do things to build a connection with you, potentially. Him reaching out to you, but he is coming from a very weakened, kind of fearful state. That kind of thing. Is he in a relationship with somebody else? Is he single? Do you know? Could be a an ex or something that hurt him or whatever. I'm seeing like Five of Cups, but I don't. Where am I seeing Five of Cups? Like they showed me Five of Cups, but I don't see the Five of Cups here. I don't know. They said Five of Cups. I don't know. Sadness, maybe. What's wrong? I don't know. They showed me the card, so he has like sadness and loss that he's dealt with in some way. Oh shit. Well, that's interesting. That's why he thinks that you're. What the word did they use? Something your sting. I like a sting. Yeah, I'm seeing him trying to work on things with you. Was it stingy? This. All right, go ahead and post your free question. The free question can be a yes or no question, or you can ask yourself, is thinking, feeling, where's the connection headed, their next actions or intentions? You're welcome. Don't forget your free question. You post it the same with your first name, their first name, both your sun signs with your whole entire question all in the same post. Bretona, it's your turn. Go ahead and post your question, Bretona. You hear? Are you going to ask a free question, hun? All right. What is Daniel thinking about your hair? Let's see. I don't know why my candle went out. I don't think I've been. These are 6-hour candles, and they haven't been burning for 6 hours. So I don't know why this candle went out. Candle. It's just it flopped over. Just went out. Did the wick come off? No, it's still there. I don't know if I can save this candle. All right, let's see if it's gonna stay lit. If it don't stay lit, I'll do another candle. You know, sometimes some candles just mess it up. All right. Which Tevin? Right, what is Daniel thinking about your hair? What is Daniel currently thinking about your hair? What is Daniel currently thinking about your hair? He's definitely thinking very highly of you. You're the Empress here. Also, there's some jealousy going on. He's trying to make a decision to like reach out, communicate, take some kind of action towards you. Could be afraid you're going to reject this person in some way. Reevaluating. He's reevaluating things, contemplating. I don't know everybody's 4 of Cups with you. But we got some contemplation, fantasizing, trying to make a decision, trying to gain some kind of clarity on maybe what actions he wants to be taking, which seems to be like kindness, like he wants to be nice or something. Oh, okay, your husband. All right. Why did Tevin hide text messages from Chelsea? Okay, So he hid text messages from that Chelsea sent to him from you. No, you got to include your first name and your sun sign, honey. You're welcome, Yahira. Who are you, Bertona? Make sure you post your first name, their first name, both your sun signs, everybody's first names and sun signs, including you. You have to put your name in your question. Thank you. We got a regular reading. Please tell me why did Tevin hide text messages from Chelsea from that he received from Chelsea from Bertona? Why did Tevin hide text messages he received from Chelsea from Bertona? So like, did you get to see the text message or did you delete them? What do you mean by hide them? Please tell me, why did Tevin hide text messages that he received from Chelsea from Bertona? Why did Tevin hide text messages that he received from Chelsea from Bertona? Why did Tevin hide text messages that he received from Chelsea from Bertona? Why did Tevin hide text messages he received from Chelsea from Bertona? Why did he hide the text messages from Bertona? Why did Tevin hide text messages from Bertona that he received from Chelsea? Why did Tevin hide text messages that he received from Chelsea from Bertona? Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. 5 of Swords. Eight of Cups. Now, the affecting energy is the 10 of Pentacles, which is like the long term. It's like commitment. It's family, right? And I'm seeing a 5 of Swords here. Not feeling, this could be what you're currently going through or feeling. 5 of Swords, feeling like you can't win no matter what you do. And the 8 of Cups is talking about you walking away because you're here with the Queen of Wands in the reverse. And you're trying to recover and heal, involving the King of Cups. That's you, though. No, could be Chelsea. It doesn't, the energetically, this doesn't seem very good so far, but let's see what else comes out. If anybody would like to have a reading, please read the video description below. These readings are not free. You get a free reading with your reading, but these readings are not free. Please tell me, why did Tevin hide text messages that he received from Chelsea from Tona? They're saying so many things to me right now. They're saying that you already know. You already know why. Why did Tevin hide text messages that he received from Chelsea? Why did he hide those text messages from Bertona? Why did Tevin hide text messages he received from Chelsea from Bertona? Clarifying the Hierophant. The Hierophant. One answer I keep hearing is like, you're married. Okay. Because you're married. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Moon in the reverse. Secrets being revealed. Clarifying the Nine of Cups in the reverse. Eight of Cups in the reverse. Clarifying the World. The Page of Swords. If anybody would like to have a reading, please read the video description below. Clarifying the Knight of Wands. We have the Two of Wands. Please tell me, why did Tevin hide text messages from Chelsea that he received from Chelsea from Bertona? If anybody would like to have a reading, please read the video description below. Clarifying the Queen of Wands in the reverse. Five of Swords. Clarifying the Moon in the reverse. The King of Swords. Clarifying the Eight of Cups in the reverse. The Fool in the reverse. Clarifying the Page of Swords. The Ace of Swords. Clarifying the Two of Wands. I don't think I can respect a woman who would try to fuck with a guy who just had a baby with somebody. Like, who does that? Judgment in the reverse. Ace of Cups. King of Pentacles. Queen of Swords. Girl, in the affecting energy, it says that he's got a new love situation with her. Down here. This is him. This is her. This is the new love and Judgment here in the reverse. That's not good. Please tell me, why did Tevin hide text messages from Bertona that he received from Chelsea? If anybody would like to have a reading, please read the video description. If anybody would like to have a reading, please read the video description below. Tell me, why did Tevin hide text messages that he received from Chelsea from Bertona? Clarifying the Five of Swords. Abusive. Clarifying the King of Swords. Pretending. Clarifying the Fool in the reverse. Clarifying the Fool in the reverse. friend zone. Clarifying the Ace of Swords. Clarifying the Ace of Swords. Secrets. Clarifying the Star. Clarifying the Star. Dreamy. Bottom of the deck is no spark. Responsible. Boundaries. Player. Committed. If anybody would like to have a reading, please read the video description below. Why did Kevin hide text messages that he received from Chelsea from Bertona? They're showing Bertona. There's no nice way to say this shit. They're showing them having sex to me. So he's like, did something with her. She gone down on him. I'm getting like him like thinking about leaving you for her. And I was kind of feeling like maybe this is something that was been going on for a while. Clarify abusive. Clarify abusive. The unsaid. Clarify pretending. Clarify pretending. Like, I don't know if he's like doing anything with her at this very second. I'm just saying they're showing them doing stuff. Clarify friend zone. And energetically, he feels like someone who wants attention. Like he just likes attention. That's what it's showing up like. Clarify friend zone. Clarify friend zone. Maybe he said to her, oh, we can't do this no more or something. I don't know. We could just be friends. I feel like it's already, something's already been done. Clarify secrets. We have the siren. He does. Clarifying dreamy. So if she's like a baby mama for him, then they've probably been having this kind of go back and forth type of shit for a while. And she must have been so mad. Okay, so what they're saying to me, like, if he was just, maybe he was just saying stuff and he didn't want to get into trouble. If that was the case, he should have just told you. Look at her. Look, she's texting me this. She's, trying to get me and to do this and that and the other. He should have just told you. You know what I mean? He could have say stuff. Oh, I didn't want you to be mad at her. I didn't want, no. I think And I think part of him, he like thinks, well, you know, we were married before, so like I've already had sex with her, so. But I'm getting a strong seductive energy coming from her energetically. I feel like that she don't like you, and she is super jealous of you, and she wants what you got. Were they ever married? Because there's a feeling here that, I don't know, you got something that she never got, and she fucking hates that. I'm trying to find more of her energy here. It's mostly in the affecting energy. Okay, so I do feel like he has maybe friend zoned her, but I'm getting like, I don't know if it happened like, it feels like fairly recently where she sucked him off. And she was coming on to him real hard. And I'm not saying he should have said no or whatever, you know? And then I'm getting at, this is all not through the cards. I'm getting her like threatening him. I'm getting her like say, "Oh, I'm going to tell Bertona that we did this and that and the other." So she's a whole mess. This woman, and she's purposely trying to sabotage. Now, if you do want to do it, a candle service, you can get a justice candle on her ass. I can do for the candle service, and that could do something to change something for her and make some stuff kind of come out. And that is a possibility of something we could do if you feel inclined. We can actually you could do one on both, on him and her. But I'm seeing him trying to hide, like he's trying to hide that she's messaging, and I don't know, I'm getting a strong energy of him going, well, you know, I just don't want to deal with all this stuff. I didn't want any drama or whatever. And it just feels like excuses, because I feel like part of him, he kind of likes the attention, and part of him, and I think that she's just like always trying to be with him. And so I do feel like that he's tried to make her like, hey, we're friends, but yeah, but she, and also, I don't know, I think he's like protecting her. Why? I think she's saying terrible things too. What? But I feel like that I'm getting a strong seducing energy from her, and I am like hearing threats of her. Oh, well, I'm going to tell Bertona what we did the other night or something. I'm getting even an energy of him seeing her late at night somewhere. And I'm not saying this is like since y'all been married. I'm talking, and it feels fairly recently. And he's thought about having. He goes back and forth. Like part of him wants to fuck her, and then part of him wants to run away. What the hell? If anybody would like to have a reading, please read the video description below and to order a reading. So I did, like, she feels like not a good person. And I would keep my child away from her too, for real. There's something wrong with her. I feel like, because who does that? I mean, I cannot like somebody, but I'm not gonna go so far as to make their child, like an innocent child, suffer because of it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I think that he goes back and forth. I'm seeing him kind of being back and forth, like him kind of wanting to like do stuff with her and kind of not doing it and being scared of her at the same time. So there's a mixture of those things going on. I would be surprised if she eventually says something to you or something like that. I would not be surprised. She don't know you. No, she don't know you. What, I don't know what you think. It has nothing to do with knowing you. It has everything to do with you took what she wants. That's what it has to do with. It's evil eye. She's just jealous. It don't matter. You could have been anybody. You could have been Mother Teresa. It don't matter. She's gonna be a bitch to that person. But they're saying that she will come toward. If she comes towards you and says something to you, she's gonna be a fake friend. She's gonna be like she's trying to protect you, and she's doing. And I feel like she might show you some receipts herself. He might have deleted messages, but. He might have deleted messages, but she did not delete those messages. Something's gonna happen. I think that he made a mistake. He did fuck with her a little bit, and I'm getting her just trying real hard to seduce him, and that's what I'm mostly getting. And there's a whole world back and forth type of thing going on. But she's been trying to get him to be with her and to give her all the things that she gave to you. He gave to you. Like she wants everything that you got. And she's mad. And of course she don't feel love because, but she probably tried to baby trap him is what I'm hearing. All right, go ahead and post your free question. The free question can be a yes or no question, or you can ask what someone is thinking, feeling, where's the connection headed, their next actions or intentions. Make sure you post it with your first name, their first name, both your sun signs. But I am picking up a strong resistance coming from him, though. You can't ask that question. So the free question can be a yes or no question, or you can ask what someone is thinking, feeling, where's the connection headed, their next actions or intentions. That can be one of those questions, can be your free question, and no other questions. You need to do a cord cutting with her or something. She feel like a succubus towards him. Please tell me, where's the connection headed between Kevin and Bertona? Where's the connection headed between Kevin and Bertona? Where's the connection headed between Kevin and Bertona? There's breakup energy here. I'm trying to figure out who's doing it. I think it's you. You could break up and get back together. Potentially. It's like almost like almost like maybe a temporary breakup or temporary split, and then I'm seeing some kind of recovery. But I don't know. It's like the Knight of Wands. I feel like there's like a kind of in and out energy. But I do feel like there's an opportunity for healing here. All right. So hopefully that reading was informative and helpful. Now it is Dominique's turn. Go ahead and post your question, Dominique. Make sure you post your first name, their first name, both of your sun signs with your question. All right. Why my person Wayne has been acting distant towards Dominique. All right. Let's see what it says. Please tell me, why has Wayne been acting distant towards Dominique? Please tell me, why has Wayne been acting distant towards Dominique? Please tell me, why has Wayne been acting distant towards Dominique, please? Why has Wayne been acting distant towards Dominique? Please tell me, why has Wayne been acting distant towards Dominique? Why has Wayne been acting distant towards Dominique, please? Why has Wayne been acting distant towards Dominique? Why has Wayne been acting distant towards Dominique? Clarifying the Two of Pentacles. Clarifying the Two of Pentacles. Clarifying the Seven of Wands. Clarifying the Three of Swords in the reverse. Why has Dwayne been acting distant towards Dominique? Clarifying the Knight of Wands in the reverse. What the fuck is this? Clarifying the Lovers. Clarifying the Queen of Swords. Let me get the bottom card first. Three of Wands reversed, Queen of Swords reversed, Six of Swords, Emperor. He's single, right? He's technically with you. It's talking about him trying to make some kind of decision, some kind of choice in love with the Lovers. Okay. I don't know. It could be other people interfering with that Seven of Wands. So he's like trying to stand up for what he believes in. Right? The Seven of Wands, I feel like that he's trying to stand up for what he believes in. There's other people putting in their 2 cents. I feel like there's people telling him what to do in your connection. And I feel like that he's trying to defend it. somebody could be trying to encourage him to walk away from the connection here with the Six of Swords. He's trying to weigh his options. He's trying to figure out what to do. He is heartbroken, and he's trying to recover, heal that. They're kind of the swords. The cuts. Magician energy first. I'm picking up a Gemini energy. I've had a lot of those. I've had a full moon first. And a 7 of Cups. I've had a 7 of Cups with the Sun. I've had a Page of Pentacles. Wheel of Fortune. I'm getting a strong energy. If you don't know what to do, clarify the Two of Pentacles. But I'm trying to get it to do. I think it's commitment issues with the Hierophant in the reverse. Yeah, see here. It might not be between you and another person. He might be fighting with people's opinions about further commitment with your connection. Have y'all been talking about having further commitment, like maybe living together or get married or some shit like that? Yeah, I feel like that, yeah, so, like, see how they're living together? It's because he's trying to figure out what to do. I think there's some people who he may have to push away in order to move forward with you. I do feel like that he has the energy here to do it. Yeah, probably because he probably said, because it's talking about marriage. He's trying to decide if he should marry you. He does. Look, this is the Page of Pentacles. This is a proposal. He doesn't want to lose you. You know what I think? I think that he wants to propose to you. I think that he told like a friend or some shit, and they're like, "Oh, don't do that," you know, blah, blah, blah. You know. I think that if he proposes to you, he's doing it because he really does want to. I feel like that he's fighting off other people's opinions. So he's probably, trying to decide what to do. Like what he wants to do. I do feel like that there are people who are trying to get him to like leave you when he's wanting further commitment and stuff like that. I actually do think that he does want further commitment. I just think that he told other people and then they put in their shitty 2 cents. Yeah. He probably was hoping for, how some people like say something because they're happy and then other people get, I don't know, I do get a feeling like other people getting jealous that he's doing that. Even if they're like, it's not even people who would be into him. It's just like other people just jealous of him just being happy in general or getting anything awesome, So it's not even anything like romantic like that. Yeah, I think it is, and I think it will be. I would let him figure it out. Yeah, it's just how people get jealous over just people being happy. And those people usually some kind of bitter people. They're people that have issues, who can't be happy for other people's happiness. So I do feel like you guys will recover, and I think that it'll be okay. I think he does want to marry you, and I think that he probably will most likely propose. I think that he's just trying to figure out what the best thing to do is, because I think he really does want to propose. I think he does want to live with you. I'm also picking up wanting to live with you vibes, and almost like he wants to get away from the current situation. I think he may be trying to decide You know, should he do it now or should he wait? Because he may want to get a place. If he's living with these other people, he may want to get a place with you instead to get away from those people. They're just, you know, they're just jealous. You know, and you know how there's people like that when they're supposed to be your friend, but every time something good happened to you, they got something negative to say. But that's what it says. All right, so go ahead and post. You do get a free question too. I know you haven't done this, but you posted the same way you posted your regular question. But the free questions that you can ask is you can ask like a yes or no question, or you can ask what someone is thinking or what they're feeling. Where's the connection headed? Their next actions or intentions. Yeah, I think he's trying to take things to the next level. He's just got to get over his fears that the other people are not helping with. Assholes. And people got to fuck up a good thing all the time. He probably doesn't understand that these people are like projecting their own fears onto him and things like that. Oh, maybe he would try to either, well, I mean, he don't want to live. The point is that he don't want to live with them and you at the same time. So he's going to try to figure out how to change that. That's what I feel like is going on. I think that he's got to think about that and what he wants to do. Because if you guys get proposed, like if you guys are engaged and want to get married, he wants to live with you. And if these people are being assholes about you, he's going to think, well, this isn't going to work because they're mad. They're probably, because that Seven of Wands, you know, they're probably heavily against him being with you, probably because they want to trust, they know that, you know, they're going to have to get a new house or something. Maybe they're the ones who are wanting to leave. All I'm getting is like him wanting to live with you and want to take things to the next level, that kind of thing. I don't accept super chat, okay, for readings, okay. If you'd like to have a reading, please read the video description, but I am about to end this live stream, so if you're going to, if you want to order a reading, you have to do it quickly. All right, hold on. Maybe he went to tell them that, you know, that he wanted to like marry you and live together, and they're like, oh, well, this ain't gonna work for us, you know. Where's the connection headed between Wayne and Dominique? Please tell me, where's the connection currently headed between Wayne and Dominique? The fuck is this? Alright. Seven of Wands is still here. To move your car. Were you blocking her in or something? What's the big deal? I'm just trying to... It's saying two conflicting things. There's a chance that you could break up, and there's a chance you could get married. And it's talking about where's the connection headed is him deciding what to do. We have these opposing people. It's talking about like ending things, secrets, proposal, trying to choose between doing that commitment marriage, abandoning marriage. It's like going back and forth. So where the connection is headed, it could be ending or marriage. That's what it's saying. Which is kind of messed up. It's because he's undecided. So these readings are based on people's current decisions as well, and on top of energy. So currently he doesn't know. I feel like that energetically, and I have been right over the cards before on this stuff. Energetically, he feels like he wants to propose to you and he wants to marry you and he wants to have a life with you. I feel like these people just kind of threw a wrench in his plans, and he's like trying to figure out how to get what he wants without them causing some kind of issues or something, right? They're saying that he loves you and he wants you. I personally, I think that the feelings are strong enough to where it might take a little bit longer, but I think that he will. Personally, I think he will eventually marry you, or at least propose, because I can feel the energy of him being like, well, fuck that, like I feel an energy of him not being a fan of their behavior towards him, and I think that I'm feeling like he thinks that he understands that with their behavior is unfair, so I think everything will work out. All right. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let everybody go. So if you're watching this video right now, if you want, you can always watch the beginning of the video. You can rewind it to the beginning, and there's an angel messages reading there that I've put the angel messages for the collective there if you're interested in that. Either way, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go, and I hope you all have a wonderful day or night. God bless.